Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. My name is Dylan, and I think Rockstar probably just took the biggest hit of their whole entire career. This is pretty bad because I'm gonna just jump right into it. So last year, a hacker had got a hold of some information, and according to what I'm looking into, some of that information has actually gone public today as we speak, like in the last 2 hours or so. And that information that went public is the source code for Grand Theft Auto 5. The actual source code for Grand Theft Auto 5 is floating around on the internet through a Discord server. Now, for those that don't know how bad a source code leak is, when a source code leaks, it basically gives people the whole entire information of how your game is created to copy paste it. Like literally you can use it and create something out of that and altering it. And it includes sensitive and confidential information in there. And we already know how bad that is for that to get leaked out to the public. It also shows how passwords and like very high profile, very highly confidential things are encrypted, which means people can now just decrypt it and see what's hiding behind that, basically like a firewall for that information. This is pretty bad because, as the year is coming close to an end, we're seeing all these things just happen left and right. Insomniac Games gets hacked so hard and held up for ransom. And then it goes to show that their game was hacked so hard that the Wolverine game is actually able to run on an Xbox when it was originally made to run on a PS5, The Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer got leaked a day early. Now, it's one thing for a trailer to leak, but for a trailer to leak of that magnitude to follow up to their source code being leaked for their previous game is pretty crazy. Not only did that happen, but within that leak was also information about a game called Bully 2. And for those that don't know, Bully is another Rockstar IP that was a pretty huge hit back then, but they didn't really work in it too much after, I believe. They went to focus more on Red Dead Redemption and Grand Theft Auto and things like that. But according to the leak, Bully 2 was actually going to be a game and then for some reason got left behind. Not sure if they were still working on it or anything like that, but that's pretty much what we know about that. Now, as this leak has gone public, it has also shown some of the early renders and early maps layouts for Grand Theft Auto 5, and then the code name for Grand Theft Auto 6, which is going to be Project Americas. In this day and age, it's already bad enough that things like Marvel movies get leaked, not the whole movies, but the cast, the major events that are supposed to make the audience go, wow, all those things get leaked online, and it's just a bad overall situation, but especially for Rockstar, because not only does Rockstar create some of the biggest games the world has ever seen, literally the biggest games that we have ever seen, but this scares off partners, business partnerships, investors, things of that nature that help these development of these games go forward. And with that being said, when you have problems like this on your hand, it makes people not want to trust you at all. It's really bad for your reputation permanently, and it's bad for business. Now, with that kind of information out there being leaked, I can say that this is probably going to hurt the rollout of Grand Theft Auto 6 big time, because I believe that when we see things like this happen, not only are people going to jump on the source code and do all these funny things with it and exploit it to holy hell, but they're probably going to go after more sensitive information, and they're probably already trying to probe on Grand Theft Auto 6 stuff, such as, another trailer, events, how the game is running, all those things. And this also looks bad on Rockstar, because for a game studio of this magnitude, it's kind of like how tight is the security on your guys' information when it comes to things like this, because it shouldn't have gone viral. It shouldn't have been leaked. It shouldn't have been able to be obtained in the first place. And this goes to show that either it's coming from the inside, or their firewalls and their security is so dog shit that people are actually able to break through and steal and obtain very sensitive information like this. I don't want to make this video too long. I just thought I'd give an update out there on the situation at hand, because I have been enjoying making more content lately. These things pique my interest in general. I love to see things like, gaming news and music news and things of that nature. But this is a really, really big one right here. And I feel really bad for the devs that work really hard on things like this, and just for it to get exploited onto the internet because somebody is just being an idiot. I don't really support, leaks, leaks and things of this nature, because it just screws up the rollout for games. It screws up the atmosphere around the game, and it just looks really bad, like really, really bad. And then it also makes us look bad as like the audience. Now, I know like most of the times, not one bad apple messes up the whole bunch. But in this situation, when you see trends like this happening, and it's happening over and over and over again and more frequent, and it's getting more worse as far as like what's being leaked, this is a pretty big issue. To everybody over at Rockstar, I hope that they figure out how to obtain this information. Well, they can't even get the information back, but some sort of patch or some sort of update or statement, because this is pretty crazy. Going into 2023 or 2024, I hope that we don't see more things like this, because it's actually kind of heartbreaking to see. I was really personally pissed off when the Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer was leaked early. I'm not gonna act like I didn't watch it, because I was very excited to see it. My first initial thought was, oh, did they just troll us and actually release it early? Like, that's some Rockstar shit they would do. But it comes to find out that it was actually just leaked, and it forced them to, here's our actual trailer. And it's really bad, because there's a lot of Twitch streamers and streamers in general and content creators are looking to make content around this moment, and very excited for it for a really good reason. We've been waiting a decade, damn near over a decade for this game now. And, when you mess up the rollout for people like that, it just messes up everything. And it just makes it look really, really bad and sloppy. I really hope shit like this stops, because it's just like, in my personal opinion, we just don't need this to happen. Just like, let things be, and when it's ready to come out, it's ready to come out. But with that being said, I hope you guys have a great Christmas, Christmas Eve, things of that sort. And yeah, my name is Dylan Switzerland, and I'm out. I'll see you on the next video.